Alright guys, it has officially begun. The countdown to the Dragon Ball Legends 4th anniversary has officially started. In 21 days, we'll be able to experience all of the brand new content that will be coming into the game. They even put out a trailer on Twitter hyping us up for the 4th year anniversary as well. But because of that, I put out a tweet last night asking the Dragon Ball Legends community what their final predictions and whatnot are concerning the Dragon Ball Legends 4th anniversary, much like what I did about 2 months ago. But I wanted to see if anybody may have changed their predictions or if they're going to stick to what they predicted earlier. So I asked Dragon Ball Legends community, talk to me. Now that we have Ultra Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken Goku, the second summonable Ultra, Tag 17 and 18, the second summonable tag unit, and the 4th anniversary start date, May 28th, do any of you have any final predictions or revisions for the big event? Might use this for a video. So we're gonna be going through a few of the replies because, much like last time, there was a lot of them. And I love how the very first tweet I see is from Goresh, and he says, my prediction is a character that does 90 plus combos on a consistent basis and nullifies all cover change effects with 3x card draw speed, 10 key gained per card used, and endurance. All right, now I'm gonna let y'all know this is the most accurate prediction of all time. All right, no other prediction is coming anywhere close to this except for one mistake. You see at the very end where he says, you know, and endurance? No, too simplistic. Revival. Okay, all of that and revival. That's gonna be the 4th anniversary unit, guaranteed. And of course, we got my boy Ryuden. That's Young Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Y'all don't know. But he said, I don't think it's MUI or TOP themed. I think that it's being saved for Legends Festival for MUI to be the first LF Ultra. I think Anniversary is Majin Buu Saga, Ultra Goku and Vegeta that revive into Vegito, LF Ultimate Gohan, and an LF Buuhan. Any of these three could be the Ultra. So the thing is, right, if it wasn't Tournament of Power themed, I could absolutely see this being like legit, right? Because when it comes down to like hype units for anniversaries, for the past 3 years, it's only been fusions, right? Of course, first anniversary was Super Vegito, second anniversary was Vegito Blue, third anniversary was Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. So if they continue that trend of keeping it fusion themed for the anniversary, then absolutely, I could definitely see this happen, especially if it's gonna be like an Ultra that can revive into like a fused warrior. I think that would actually be pretty cool. Right, like for example, you know, it's Ultra Goku and Vegeta, right? So obviously they will be a tag unit, hopefully not a duo, because duo units, I'm pretty sure we're already past that point. So they could be like a tag unit, and then afterwards, you know, they get bodied, and then they come back as Vegito. Although if they do something like that, I think they probably have to like cripple that revival health, because what Cell comes back with all of his health. I think what Gohan comes back with like 75. It was in between 50 or 75% health, I don't remember. And there's plenty of other units that vary as well. So with a unit as powerful as Vegito, they're gonna have to cripple that because Vegito is gonna be powerful. We all know this. And LF Ultimate Gohan would also be cool as well, like probably like LF Burst Rush or something of the sort. And LF Buuhan would actually be fire too. I'm not even gonna cap. This would actually be pretty solid for anniversary. I'm pretty sure there'd also be like another theme because it's more than just, you know, like one specific theme. So yeah, I would actually be pretty hyped for all of this. So this one's actually pretty interesting. So we have Brendan here saying, gonna guess there's no Ultra. The next one is probably being saved for Legends Festival. My guess is GT and movies. Movies have been getting a lot of love even after Ultra Gogeta. And LF Super Saiyan 4 Goku Vegeta is just pretty easy MIO. Either as tag or assist revives into Gogeta. So again, this is actually pretty interesting because breaking it down, it is entirely possible that the anniversary does not give us an Ultra unit, right? I mean, obviously everybody's hyped up for a potential Ultra unit, which is perfectly fine, but the chance of us not getting an Ultra unit for anniversary is also there too. Do I think that we're not gonna get an Ultra? No. I really do believe that for the anniversary, Ultra has to be there, right? But again, it's possible that it couldn't be there, entirely possible. But what's more interesting is his take on GT. Right? And movies too, and movies. So with GT, he says an LF Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Vegeta either as a tag or an assist unit, right? That revives into Gogeta, which I've noticed this is something a lot of people have been wanting, is a tag of Goku and Vegeta that revives into a fusion. So if that were to happen, I'd be hyped for that, because that actually sounds like pretty fire. But it's more so the fact of it being GT. Personally speaking, I think that GT has run its course in this game, right? And I say that because we're at the point where all the hype units for GT are practically implemented, so you got to start recycling units. And of course, if they went the route with, you know, tag Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Vegeta that revive into Gogeta, again, cool, all for that, right? But apart from that though, I really don't think there's much else they can really do with GT as of right now, unless they like think of something like completely out of the box, right? So I guess that's just time will tell. Like, I would be hyped for tag Goku and Vegeta that, you know, revives into Gogeta, but again, only time will tell if that even becomes reality. But the most important portion is about movies. Movies has absolutely gotten a ton of love in Legends, especially this year. And the reason why that's so important is because I don't think that we're getting anything concerning movies for part 1 of the 4th anniversary. Part 2, on the other hand, entirely movies. And I say that because Dragon Ball Super Superhero releases in June 11th in Japan specifically. And that's around, like, you know, give or take a few days, right? Like 2 weeks into June, right? So because of that, that's going to lead naturally into part 2 of the anniversary anyway. And in doing so, we can get the units from Dragon Ball Super Superhero. So again, we can get the new form for Piccolo. We can get Gohan. If they add Pan into the game, we could get her. Maybe a new Gamma 1 and Gamma 2, even though that might not be as likely because we just got Gamma 1 and Gamma 2. Whatever the case may be, we can get a lot of units from Dragon Ball Super Superhero into the game during part 2 of the anniversary. And I think that will be absolutely amazing. So yeah, lots of thoughts in this one, but honestly, this really does hold weight. All right, so we got my boy Iron Kane. All right, that's the goal. That's the goal. But he said, the way the trailer for the 4th anniversary looks, it shows the 1st and 2nd being Vegito and the 3rd being Gogeta. Pattern-wise, a new Gogeta works, but somehow I have a feeling it won't be Gogeta, but who knows? So yeah, the main thing with the anniversaries is that for all 3 anniversaries so far, they've all been fusions, right? I have said, I think even on like Twitter, YouTube, Twitch, etc., that I think the course of getting fusions for the anniversary has already run out, right? Fusions are always hype. Fusions are always hype. But for anniversary, I'm gonna be honest with you, if we got like another Gogeta, I would not really be too excited. And Gogeta is my favorite fusion, right? But we just got what, Ultra Gogeta relatively recently, right? And not only that, 3rd anniversary we had Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. So heck, we haven't even gotten like a new Gogeta Blue yet, which is actually kind of crazy. But I don't think I'll be hyped for that. I know a lot of people do want like an Ultra Vegito as well. Although I would be hyped for like an Ultra Vegito, I really don't think fusions need another buff right now because they got Gogeta, right? So I think they'll be okay for a bit anyway. But yeah, I wouldn't know. Like, if they do stick with that type of pattern, then I guess it would be a new Gogeta, and I guess in technicality, what, it could be Gogeta Blue? I don't know. I really don't know. But again, fusions are hype, but I really do think that fusions have run its course for anniversary hype to a degree. If it's like an Ultra Vegito, okay, right? But I'm gonna be honest with you, I would much rather see anybody else that is just as hype than a fusion at this point. So we have Anime Germ saying, if we're getting another tag character, we could be getting Tag Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken Goku with Tag Super Saiyan Blue Evolved Vegeta or MUI. I assume we'll only be getting one of those big hype characters like those. As for villains, honestly, it could be anyone, maybe LF Baby or LF Tag Goku Black and Zamasu. Okay, for the ending portion, I really don't think any of those would happen. Right? I mean, well, okay, correction. Getting an LF Baby would actually be fire, right? I really don't know why we don't have one, right? Like, for example, we could get an LF, much like Vegeta, LF Grade 8 Baby, right? Where you obviously fight with Baby, and his LF is him turning to Grade 8 Baby, finishes you off with, like, you know, maybe like Revenge Death Ball, Super Gallic Gun, whatever the case may be. That would actually be kind of fire. That would actually be fire for a villain. LF Goku Black and Zamasu, I don't see that happening at all. But one of the other things that I definitely, you know, like possibly could see happen is attack Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken Goku with Super Saiyan Blue Evolved Vegeta. That is the only other tag unit I could see that would work. right? Because again, Tournament of Power had multiple moments where Goku was teaming up with somebody else, right? Heck, even at one point Goku teamed up with Hit, right, to be able to fight off part of the Pride Troopers. So again, this could definitely work, right? Super Saiyan Blue Kakarot and Goku with Vegeta. Like what would their LF be? I wouldn't even know, right? Because like you can't just have them and like not have them have some sort of LF, right? But just having that be a unit would actually be pretty cool. And then of course, you know, Goku, MUI Goku, we all know that has to happen, right? So yeah, I would be down for all this. Again, Goku Black and Zamasu, not so much. But everything else, yeah. We have Lewis here saying Super Saiyan Blue Shallot, potentially for the second part of 4th anniversary, maybe an LF Android 17, MUI Goku for first part of 4th anniversary, and maybe Belmod God from Universe 7. That would be interesting. Okay, I'm actually very surprised that we don't have a lot of the other Gods of Destruction playable in the game, right? Because the only Gods of Destruction we have playable is obviously Beerus and Champa, right? So if we got Belmod, that would actually be pretty cool. I'm not even gonna sit here and lie, like Belmod out of the Gods of Destruction is a popular one too, so I would definitely take that. Anniversary wise, actually, you know what? Anniversary wise, yes. And I would say, because again, throughout all of the anniversaries that have released so far, we've had the headliners, and then we've had like kind of like lesser characters to like fill up what they're going to be putting out. So I don't see Belmont being a headliner by any means, but like just one of those like extra spark units to be a part of the anniversary for like maybe like a Tournament of Power banner. I could definitely see that, right? Super Saiyan Blue Shallot though, absolutely. Look, there's literally no way around it. 2 years since we've gotten any type of transformation for Shallot. It is absolutely time for Super Saiyan Blue Shallot. No reason in the possible world for him not to get Super Saiyan Blue. Again, I don't see it being in part 1 at all either. Much like when we got Super Saiyan God Shallot, that was not part 1, that was part of part 2. So for part 2 of the 4th anniversary, give us Super Saiyan Blue Shallot. It has been far too long. We should be getting that transformation at this point. And as for an LF Android 17, no. I don't see that happening at all, because we literally just got a tag LF 17 and 18. I don't see that happening at all. And of course, MUI Goku first part anniversary, everybody's predicting that. So yeah. We got Scooby Drew saying, I think a big shock would be a Super Dragon Ball Heroes crossover banner. They're having a Dragon Ball Legends crossover in Super Dragon Ball Heroes. Why not the other way around for the anniversary? Okay, now you guys know me, right? I love Dragon Ball Heroes. I've literally covered all of the portable games on my channel, every single one, right? But as hype as I would be for like that type of thing, that I don't think that will ever happen. I don't think that will ever happen. And it's weird because again, we've had Heroes officially released in the West before, right? But then they would have to find voice actors for some of the characters as well, especially the predominant ones like Beat, Note, etc., etc. So I really don't think that will happen. It would be cool, but I don't think it will happen. And yes, there is a crossover happening in Heroes with Legends. If you guys don't know, Shallot is actually being added into Heroes. But again, that's only for Super Dragon Ball Heroes. I think it's Ultra God Mission. That's not happening in Legends at all. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is. Okay, this one is actually one I'd be completely down for. This dude says, honestly hoping for a tag Shallot Giblet unit would be sick. MIO. I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm on board, right? I am completely on board. Because here's the thing, right? We do know that Giblet is part of the crew now, right? He's not evil anymore. So I don't see him getting to the point where we won't be able to like use him like if he like leaves the group or something sort, right? I don't see that happening anytime soon, or honestly ever again. But in the story mode, we're kind of at the point where Shallot and Giblet need to start training to get Super Saiyan Blue. And if they were to ever give us like a sparking iteration of Shallot, then I could see it being him, you know, being a tag unit with Giblet, right? They're twins, they work well together, and we've seen that multiple times within the story mode. I'm just hoping that if they were to do something like that, one, obviously they're a sparking unit, and two, they're Super Saiyan Blue. If that's the way how they give us Super Saiyan Blue Shallot and Giblet, I would not complain. The problem is, if they were to do that, it would be weird, right? Because we already have Shallot, who's the only light type in the game. There's no other unit in the entire game who's a light type apart from Shallot. So I don't think that they would add another light type in the game, because at that point Element Factor becomes kind of busted. Like, its light type is extremely powerful because you have no weaknesses, but the only type that you're strong against is dark types, and obviously we won't ever get dark types, so you're neutral always. That won't be fair if there was 2 light types. So if they were to update Shallot, right, and make him into a tag unit with Giblet, have them both be Super Saiyan Blue by default or something, and then boost Shallot from a hero unit to a sparking unit, that would be cool. Will I ever see it happen? Probably not, but it would be cool if it did happen. The other option is if it's tag Shallot and Giblet and they give them just a regular element factor. If they were to do that, then that would kind of mitigate like imbalance with having 2 light types on one team. Obviously what element factor they would be completely depends on the meta, but yeah, it's either they implement them and it's just an update on Shallot by including Giblet to you know, the, I guess his design, overall design. If not that, then have them be a separate unit, but they can't be a light type. But if they were to do this, that'd be fire. And honestly, I'm seeing practically everybody's thoughts being unanimous around, you know, like MUI Goku, a tag unit coming into the game, or even a tag Goku and Vegeta reviving into a fusion, and of course Super Saiyan Blue Shallot. Just practically it's either GT, God Key, or movies pretty much. And honestly speaking, with my thoughts for the anniversary, the main things that I personally want to see is, of course, an Ultra LF MUI Goku. That is the main thing that I want to see for this anniversary as the headliner. After that would be a tag, probably LF, actually not even probably, tag LF, Goku, and Frieza. Not really Goku and Vegeta, though that would be really cool, but Goku and Frieza specifically just because of the way how they took out Jordyn. And then for part 2 of the anniversary, Super Saiyan Blue Shallot, and then superhero stuff. Because again, remember that for this anniversary, it's going to be different from all anniversaries before, because we have not had an anniversary tied with the latest release for some sort of iteration concerning Dragon Ball, right? In this case, a brand new movie, which means that we're going to be getting content that has never been in a Dragon Ball game before for the part 2 of the anniversary. So because of that, it's going to bring something special to the table, especially with new units, like again, new Piccolo unit, new Gohan unit, maybe a new Pan, whoever else they decide to add as well. So again, I'm extremely excited for the 4th anniversary. This is definitely going to be a big one, but I do want to know you guys' thoughts in the comment section below. If you didn't really, you know, ask me on Twitter, I want to know, especially on YouTube, what are you guys' thoughts, final predictions, or revisions for your expectations for the 4th anniversary for Dragon Ball Legends. Again, let me know in the comment section below. With that being said, I'm Ndukauba, like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.